Alright, so this is my entire shop. This is all the space I've got inside the building. That's it. That's my whole building. Alright, this is the home shop right now as it sits. So that shelf is going to go away, and that chrome shelf is going to be replaced by the two big shelving units that are at the actual bike shop. Tire machines are going to go back in the corner where they were. My main box is going to go back right there where it was. The workbench at the shop is going to go back over here where it was. The dog's eating something he's not supposed to. Anyway, like I was saying, now that I've dealt with the dog, with 4 motorcycles of my own in here, I really only have room for 1 lift. Even if I only had 2 bikes in here, I still really only have room for 1 lift and 2 bikes. So the lift will go where the bikes are sitting now, and the bikes are normally parked over there, but I need to make room to get shelving and tire machines and stuff in and out. And yeah, because pretty much everything that is in my shop at my shop came out of here except for a couple of shelving units. So there you have it. Yeah, I've made a little progress. Well, I've made progress. Still got a lot of work to do in here. But here it is right now. It'll be better once my main toolbox is back in here. But yeah. All right, here's all that's left. My signs, my ladder, my file cabinet, that chair, my big toolbox, which will go on a wrecker tomorrow, some soap and mopping bucket, my oil bucket, my ramps, and my trash can. So the mopping bucket and broom and trash can will go last, but everything else can go in the pickup tomorrow. And I'll be hiring a wrecker to move the big toolbox tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty well out of space in here. The only thing left to bring back is my big box. But I've got no place to put this stuff and my ramps because I added a shelving unit. So the big box is going to go here, and there is just enough room. I might have to shove those benches over just a little more. But I'll get it cleaned up and straightened out. Need to get rid of that bike, and that'll make me quite a bit more space. These 3 probably aren't going anywhere. That one, unless it gets repoed by the bank, ain't going anywhere. No one seems to want to buy that one. That one's an ongoing project for Claudia to learn to ride on and have a bike of her own. So that's the one that needs to go. And then I'll have quite a bit more space. But at the moment, I've got no place to put the ladder, the side extensions for the big lift, or the oil bucket, or the welder and the toolbox and the parts washer. But I'll figure something out and make room. This sucks. Well, everything's in here. Now what the hell do I do? Well, it's coming along. Still got a lot more stuff to unpack, and I hate to put stuff on these shelves because I want to use them for takeoff parts if I'm taking a bike apart and working on it. But I will only be working on my own bikes in here, so still got to unpack all this, find homes for that. But it's getting hot out here, so I'm going to put the bikes back in and shut her down for the day and go mess with the sprinklers and come back out here for some more tomorrow. Well, it's looking a lot better in here. I've got all the bikes in, and I've actually got some usable space around the tire machines. My little boxes and my big box are all in. I got both lifts in here for the moment, but that one's already sold. I'm just waiting for the guy to get the money together and come get it. So yeah, this will be a usable shop again before too long, even with all 4 bikes in here. It's just kind of tight. So still got a few things to unpack, but I'll get there. It's getting too hot out here to stay out here any longer today. Need to get an air conditioner and put in that window. All right, good morning YouTube. It's another day. So the shop move is complete. The home shop's all set back up. So let me show you. Big box is in place. Everything's plugged in and working. I do still need to find homes for all these books. The little box is where it lives. This is on wheels, so it's not a big deal to move it around. Same with the welder and the parts washer. I still got to fill the parts washer back up. Tire machine's plugged in. I got a hose on it, so I can plug the hose in and use it. Tire balancer's all plugged in. Hopefully it held its calibration through everything. All the shelves are in. I managed to keep the little chrome shelf behind the Pursuit here. I was going to eliminate that to make room for these two, but I wound up deciding I had enough space, and I have just enough space, so I kept it because it's always good to have more shelving. But I found homes for the ladder and the side extensions and the step ladder and the ramps for the side extensions and some other crap. My paddock stands are just kind of tucked back here. If I need to balance a tire, I'll obviously have to move those out of there, but there's even room for the stupid lawnmower. Oh, let's see. Claudie has decided she's not going to ride, so I'll probably go back to my original plans for the Sporty. And I don't think I'll hardtail it, but I will put better, I will actually just put better suspension on the rear. I want to put a Springer on it. I want to put a cam in it. And it definitely needs an S&S carburetor. And the bags and windshield are going to come off, and they're going to go on Marketplace. Had to move these two, swap places, because those shelves stick out farther than the other shelves. They're deeper by about 6 inches. And the Pursuit is longer than the other bikes. So I just had to swap the two around so the Pursuit didn't stick out farther when it's parked. So it's still easy enough to get in and out of the garage. I can get all 3 of these in and out of here and go ride them, no problem. But this is more or less where this lift is going to go. That lift is still here, just kind of in the way, but I do have a buddy that really wants to buy it, and I'm going to hold it for him until the beginning of next month, and if he hasn't come up with the money by then, I'll put it on Marketplace. Those lifts are crazy expensive, and it's about an 8-week wait to get one because they have to be shipped from Ohio. So I think asking what I paid for it is reasonable, especially since it's only had about 4 bikes on it. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, shop's like 99% there. And I'll probably just wind up putting all those repair manuals on that shelf behind the engine crane there, because that's about the only place I've got for them. And then I still have room to take apart stuff on my bikes and put stuff on that shelf.